Hey, ghosties. I'm Kandis.
And I'm Harley.
And this is Haunted Through the Ages.
You situated?
No, getting there. I'm tired today. I don't know why.
I was a little worried because I'm like, I am not energetic today.
I'm not.
It's the middle of the day.
Normally we record later in the afternoon, evening.
Mhm.
So we're coming down, but that's when our giggles kick in.
I hope
But you've already had a whole day.
I've had a whole day and my day's just starting.
Yeah.
I hope one day to do like a middle of the night recording and see.
That'd be fun. It'd be so fun.
How wild it gets. Sandy suggested for after hours we do one with shots one time, and I said, "Who?
One for you."
Exactly.
I did invite John to come over and record with us today.
Oh,
I'm like,
did you?
skip work and come over and record with us. And she was like, that'll be fun.
That's funny.
But as you see, you're here. She did not. So she probably determined workaholic, Miss Thing.
Good for her. Hell, I barely made it.
So I have something I have to tell you.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
I had a conversation with our dear Douglas, and he informed me that one of our eye candies has fallen off. He's gone.
I noticed. I know who it is because I haven't seen him in quite a while.
Fired.
For what?
Time clock fraud. I don't know. No.
Well, I haven't seen him in forever.
Who? I don't even know who that is.
Tattoo neck.
Oh, yeah. We don't use names.
Okay, well, his nickname. You know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
Now. Yeah. No shit. He was, and Doug actually liked him. Doug doesn't like anybody.
I know, right? He told me yesterday. I was like, what? What?
I meant to ask him because I haven't seen him in weeks.
Yeah, I guess there was somebody in yesterday and they was telling him what would happen. But he apparently was punching the clock and chilling out in his car.
Oh. That's a bummer. He's a good worker when he works.
Certain locations. I mean, for us, yeah.
I mean.
Ooh, okay.
Doug praised him.
Warned somebody. I'm like, dang. But when I was leaving the other day, it was funny because I literally walked through Abercrombie Fitch Hollister guy.
Yeah. Oh,
like, I know he's around. I smell him.
I can, if he's there before me in the morning, I know when I walk in. Oh, hi.
There's nothing for you up here.
What are you doing?
I do have a baby's toy up here if you want to play with it.
He's going to walk right across
you don't touch
board.
that. Do not touch that. I'm warning you.
That's like kryptonite. Like I said, it's like diffusing a bomb.
So I don't know if I told you, but I had gotten a text message from my husband who thought we should have a discussion about this particular situation.
Do I need to share my opinion on something?
No. I should have took a screenshot of it because now I have to figure out where it went. Lake Superior water.
Okay.
The temperature never gets lower than 36 degrees. So the 350 plus ships that sank, including the Edmund Fitzgerald, human bodies don't decompose.
That's my biggest fear.
So we swim in Lake Superior with whole ass dead bodies.
You know, I've never gone swimming in it, but I have done the glass bottom boat tour, and I've seen those ships.
No, I did not do that. I did the pictured rocks.
We did the glass bottom boat tour when I was a kid. And I remember it was horrible because I didn't understand.
Did you see faces?
No, no. But I remember it was very scary. Because, like, me and my brother could go down to the bottom and look through the glass. My mom stayed up top, and she was physically green, which as a kid, I didn't get. I'm like,
motion sickness.
This is so much fun. What's wrong with you? Why don't you feel good? Now,
Right.
as an adult, I'm like, you could not pay me to step on that boat. I would be throwing up. But yeah, I remembered seeing all of those. So the fact that there was probably bodies in them is unsettling. Thanks for sharing that with me.
A little uncomfortable at this point now. I don't even know if I've ever been into that water though. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely
where it
haven't
touches.
been.
I don't know where it touches. Like we're touching all kinds of waters.
It's the one at the top.
Okay, that helps.
It's above the UP.
Like when I go up with my sister. No. You want to step into the room because we have a map hanging.
We should go do our geography now.
But it's like, Lord. So I've been to the UP and obviously I've been into waters. But in South Haven, I didn't know that was Lake Michigan. It's all the same water to me.
That's the easiest one.
And we go when I'm up north with my sister in like Caseville and stuff or whatever. I'm like, what water is this? It's still all clear and cold.
You're insane.
Like, is this Huron? I think it might be Huron. I'm not really sure. I've lived here my entire life. I don't know what body of water I'm touching.
Up here. Here's a map for you.
Okay.
Lake Superior
to show
above
me.
the UP.
There's 25% off your order right now. I'm looking at.
Oh. Oh, maybe I should see all posters. I should see what they just sell posters.
Good for them. I love that.
Right there.
Yeah, I definitely probably went in that then.
Huh.
Like, is that the one that's in the Pictured Rock tour? That's Lake Superior, right?
I don't know where that is. Like, I know they exist. I don't know
by the island.
I don't know.
Up by the Mackinac Island.
Mackinac? No, because Mackinac is in Lake Huron.
Okay.
Because the bridge separates Lake Huron and Lake Michigan.
Okay, so then no.
I'm looking.
I was not. Apparently, Michigan is the biggest.
I might have actually. I'm looking from where we took off from. It had to have been Lake Superior. I don't think it went into Huron. I think we went north. Yeah, it was definitely Lake Superior.
But we went to when we were up in the UP. We went to Quamanon Falls. Mm-hmm. So all of that area would be Lake Superior waters, right? Like all up there.
Yep.
Yeah. Pretty sure I put my feet in that, which still ice cold. Maybe got touched by a finger. I don't know.
Last time I was up there, we were supposed to go to Quamanon Falls, but we ended up cutting it short and just went to. So we were on Lake Superior because we went to a lighthouse and museum. I forget what it's called, but it's like the popular one up there, whatever the shipwreck museum is.
Okay.
So we saw it, but I definitely didn't go in it. But to be fair, even the lakes around here, there's bodies.
Let's be honest. I mean,
everywhere.
How cold does the water get in Georgia? So are those bodies decomposed that I swam with?
Nope.
Yeah. Here you go.
Who knows? Well, even anywhere you go, like I was thinking about that.
They're not pickled or not preserved.
I mean, share your secrets, Kandis. Just pickle them; they'll be fine.
You can't just soak things in water and preserve it. Is my point. Like you can't soak your bodies in water and it's preserved. Like it's like eventually it's going to break down, regardless as to how cold or hot it gets.
Well, even without the bodies being
okay, I seriously feel ill right now.
I just had this thought the other day. It was when I was doing my Bible study, and I was reading, and it was talking about God giving land to. I could be wrong. Don't judge me. I think it was, we were talking about Abraham and God giving land, and this is where you can bury your dead. And I'm like, that's out there somewhere. What's over it now? Even if you think the people who were here before, they were putting their dead somewhere. Are they under us? And like, you just don't know. It could be under Walmart for all you know. They're just the amount of people that have lived. Their bodies have to go somewhere.
Right. Not everybody got buried at the time.
I mean, not
Not like,
in a cemetery where it's organized.
actual burials, yeah. And even still,
It's a
a
very
lot of
weird
the
thought.
cemeteries getting dug up. I mean,
Yeah. No, thank you.
no, thank you.
Mm-mm.
So my episode's a little bit of a cluster today. We are going to have to follow a bouncing ball.
Okay.
We love that for me.
We can do that.
We love that for me. I may overlap on a lot of things that I say only because I've typed it out 3 different times. 2 different pages. Yeah, I'm going for it.
We're ready.
But also at the end, your girl loves an actual story, so I do have one of those as well because I got a person's recount of it. So we are heading to Tombstone, Arizona.
Okay.
To a place called the Birdcage Theater.
Good one. Good one.
And the Birdcage Theater makes you want to go to the cemetery and then over here to this and then up here to that. And then we have to visit there. But we're not visiting any of these other places because these places also have a lot of story that need to be told. And I was not.
You could do a podcast on Tombstone alone.
My gosh.
It's like a ghost town.
Oh.
Everything's haunted there. So when you mentioned Tombstone, I'm like, the possibilities are endless. I have no idea what we're getting into.
Yeah. So the Tombstone is considered the town that was too tough to die.
I believe it. It's still out there.
There's like I was looking at pictures and stuff, and they have actual like the cup that Wyatt Earp used.
Cool.
Is it Earp?
I think it's Earp. Yeah.
Earp.
I believe so.
And Val Kilmer used it in the movie that they did, but it was a replica. But it was the actual replica of the cup because obviously they don't want to use the actual one.
Right.
And then they have anyway, let's get into it.
That's history.
Yeah.
I think everything is so preserved there. It's very
nothing has moved.
Really?
Like if you go into this museum today, because they do tours and they let you come in, everything is in the exact place that it was when they closed the doors.
I didn't know that. That's so cool. I have so many questions, so I'm very excited.
I don't know how many answers I'll be able to give you because there's just so much information. I could not even get it all in one.
I almost started asking questions, and I'm like, well, he hasn't started speaking, so I'll settle down and wait.
I'd be like, hang on, let me scroll.
Let me find it.
So, and before I jump into it, I just wanted to say, like, different articles have different date references. So, obviously, nobody knows actual dates.
Okay.
Some people say it opened the day after Christmas. Some people are saying the day before. Like, I found a lot of discrepancies in dating.
Okay.
So, of course, it's in the 1800s. So, who actually knows?
Right.
And then, okay, that's all I'm going to say for that right now.
We'll work with you.
Yeah. Just, again, follow the bouncing ball. It's fine because that's how I speak anyway. Like, I start here and I end up here just to get to here. The whole thing I could have just said in the beginning, but. So, Tombstone, Arizona.
Yes.
She is located at 535 East Allen Street. The Birdcage Theater opened on December 26, 1881. Allegedly.
Okay.
Some people are like, no.
Close enough.
It's in the window. It was owned by Lottie and William Billy Hutchinson. Hutchinson, a variety performer, originally intended to present respectable family shows like he'd seen in San Francisco that were thronged by large crowds. After the theater opened, they hosted a ladies' night for the respectable women of Tombstone who could attend for free. But economics of Tombstone did not support their aspirations. They soon canceled the ladies' night and began offering bazaar entertainment that appealed to the rough mining crowd.
Ooh.
All the miners.
Those blue-collar boys.
Assholes. The walls of the birdcage were riddled with gunshot holes from gunfighters and the local miners of the American frontier. It is said that there are over 140 bullet holes in this building.
Oh my God.
Today.
The Wild West was
Wild.
had to have been such a time to be alive.
It was wild.
My gosh.
There were 12 balcony boxes where prostitutes worked. Still inside is the infamous Birdcage poker table where the longest poker game was played.
Nice.
One of the first acts at the Birdcage was Mademoiselle de Granville, Alma Hayes, also known as the female Hercules and the woman with the iron jaw. She performed feats of strength. Not to be dirty. We're not.
I bet she did.
No, we're not going dirty. She performed feats of strength, specializing in picking up heavy objects with her teeth. You know what?
I bet her crowd was pretty big.
But
You're like,
I
we're
don't know
not
what
going
she's actually picking up.
You're like, we're not going dirty. I'm like, speak for yourself. I'm already there.
Other acts included the Irish comic duo Burns and Trayers, John H. Burns and Matthew Trayers, comic singer Irene Baker, Carrie Delmar, a serious opera singer, and comedian Nola Forrest. Entertainment included masquerade balls featuring cross-dressing entertainers like comedians David Waters and Will Curlew. So let me pause there for a second, because people today, and you're going to learn a little bit about me, the fact that I don't give a fuck what people look like or how they dress.
Mm-hmm.
So for people to make such a spectacle today about, cross-dressing and, drags and drag queening and whatnot. And listen, this is the 1800s, and this shit is being done, and not one person is batting an eye. And these are minor men, like they're Wild West men, fucking shooting people over a poker game, not giving a fuck that a dude's dressed as a woman.
Well, it also wasn't in front of kids, though. I think that's a big difference.
That's entertainment. It was the whole thing. It was
like, we love a drag show.
Well, no,
That's
I'm saying
fun.
this is a family fun thing. Like, it's entertainment for all. Minus the prostitutes. I mean, no, we're not bringing kids to the prostitution part. Just saying. I might
There's
have a
an
problem.
8 p.m.
I might have a problem with that.
There's an 8 p.m. limit.
Have your kids at home before shots fired.
Good Lord.
So minors could drink and dance all night if they chose. One of the prime entertainments at the Birdcage Theater was Cornish wrestling competition, with the results being regularly published in the UK. I have no idea what a fucking Cornish wrestling competition is. I didn't even think about looking that up, because I'm just like, it's not a big concern of mine.
No.
Magic shows were also popular at the Birdcage, with one magician saying he could catch bullets with his teeth, but barely escaping his life when someone who was not part of the show challenged him.
Uh-oh.
He accepted.
Got called out.
He accepted. They did it. But did you die?
Natural selection is a beautiful thing.
So the longest poker game in history played in the basement of the theater. Those who wished to play had to buy in for $1,000 up front. Among the notable people who played in this particular game were George Hurst, Diamond Jim Brady, Adolphus Bush. I glitched. My co-founder. No. Adolphus Bush is the co-founder of the Anheuser-Busch beer.
Oh, okay.
It said it as something that I'd read, but it said Adolphus Bush, and then it said, Bush beer.
Okay. I just think about the horses.
It literally, I glitched. I was like, ugh. Doc Holliday, Bat Masterson, and Wyatt Earp.
Okay.
All of these names like everybody knows these names.
Yeah. Even if you don't know where you know them from,
you've heard them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't tell you about, I know of Doc Holliday, and I don't know if it's because I've watched the movie Tombstone before, and all of these names are in that.
Like, I wouldn't know off the top of my head where I know that name from, but I've heard Doc Holliday.
Yeah. Diamond Jim Brady. Again,
Mhm.
another one. I couldn't tell you where I've heard it, but I know the name.
Right.
The poker game was played continuously, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It continued from 1881 to 1889 for a total of 8 years. It is estimated that approximately $10 million in the 1800s was exchanged in the game during the 8 years that it lasted, and that the Birdcage retained 10% of that money.
Oh my God.
Which, honestly, that's not very much. Like, only 10%. Like, we're allowing you to play here.
Of 10 million, though?
I don't know. I feel like they should have a little bit more. They did give him a place to play.
My God. Was it like consistent players?
Yes. Well, no, people had to pay in. So it was just,
okay.
If you wanted to sit in, it didn't matter. Okay. You could sit in at any time of the game, but you had to put your $1,000 in to sit in.
That's insane.
In March 1882, miners in the Grand Central Mine hit water at 620 feet. The flow wasn't at first large enough to stop work, but consistent pumping with a pump was soon sufficient. The silver ore deposits they sought were soon underwater. So ultimately, Hutchison sold the Birdcage to Hugh McCrum and John Stouffer. I don't know where this name popped up, but they had a manager apparently that was working for him, and the name was Bignon. Bignon had managed theater comique in San Francisco and performed as a black-faced minstrel and clog dancer. He refurbished the building and renamed it into the Elite Theater. He hired new acts. Bignon's wife, known as Big Minnie, was 6 feet tall and weighed 230 pounds. She wore pink tights and sang, danced, and played the piano.
Good for her.
I'm loving me a Minnie. That's all I'm saying.
Big Minnie, though.
I love me a Big Minnie. Like, let's put Doug in some fucking pink tights, dude.
How you like that, Big Sexy?
Literally, we're gonna call him Big Sexy's now Big Minnie.
Let's just start calling him that now, because he's so behind on episodes. He won't hear this for 2 months.
He'll never know.
And he'll be so confused. He'll never know. He'll never know.
So in 1882, the New York Times declared that Tombstone's Birdcage Theater was the roughest, bawdiest, and most wicked night spot between Basin Street and Barbary Coast.
That's a place to be.
Is it? Because
maybe not.
26 deaths and over 140 bullet holes later, this American icon is packed with poltergeists, gunslingers, gamblers, prostitutes, poker players. It's a who's haunting who's spooky saloon.
I love it. I mean, at least you were having a good time till you got taken out, right?
In the town Too Tough to Die, the Birdcage may be the most gruesome attraction. 26 people allegedly died within the building in shootouts, stabbings, and suicide. The most infamous murder, I always say that wrong. I literally just looked at how it's spelled, and I'm like, it is not infamous.
It is.
It's infamous.
Infamous, right?
I say infamous.
Oh, I didn't catch that. I was like, no, you said that right. Am I saying it wrong?
It's an N, not an M.
Yeah, that's all right.
One hump, not two.
We'll forgive you.
I pronounce everything wrong. So we're good. The infamous murder involves Painted Lady Margarita, whose heart was chiseled from her chest with a double-edged stiletto.
Damn.
That bitch got taken out.
That sounds like a woman, like a female crime. With a stiletto.
But it's not.
Damn.
See, I thought immediately a stiletto, a shoe.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh. So I'm an idiot.
No,
So
I'm an idiot too. Maybe they get they name the shoe after this because it's like this tiny, it's like a really thin knife, double-edged knife.
Oh.
That comes to a sharp point. So I can only
Like the heel of
imagine
a
that's
stiletto.
where they get the heel of the stiletto.
I literally thought you meant a shoe. And
I
I'm
did
like,
too, until I read more. And I'm like, damn, they're taking bitches out with shoes.
I'm like, that sounds like a jealous woman did that or something.
I don't even
like,
think
with
they
a
had
shoe?
stilettos then, because I've saw some shoes from the 1800s. I'm not going to tell you, they don't look like stilettos to me. But
They're a little Pinocchio-ish.
Birdcage Theater has been featured in episodes of Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, Ghost Lab, and Fact or Faked Paranormal Files.
Yeah.
So it's no secret that it's the top spot for supernatural activity. Phantoms of the Western Frontier today. Travelers and staff alleged to see the specters of courtesans and cowboys. Even smelling cigars in the no-smoking saloon. Some claim to catch a whiff of whiskey whenever there's no one around. Melodies are played on phantom pianos. Laughter is overheard whenever the brothel is barren. Spectral stagehands are seen walking across the stage. Some say it's all residual energies.
I doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
I would disagree.
I think some of it could possibly be definitely residual.
Just some of it.
Of
yes.
sure, absolutely. Like some are saying, like the one, like the one ghost was is a poltergeist now. Like I thought poltergeists were something completely of another world, not a spirit. Like I thought it was more of just a demonic type thing.
I thought it was just like a negative entity.
Yeah, not somebody that has passed on and now they're just, assholes. But they're trying to make it seem like, like they turned into
like they were once
we're
human.
being haunted. Yeah, like now and we're not, and then now they're a poltergeist, which I'm like,
I have heard that before. I could see that where like somebody was so terrible in life.
Mm-hmm.
Once they pass on, they become a poltergeist because it's all that negative, bad energy.
Yeah. But I think it's just from the movie. Like I just understood poltergeist as just a negative energy,
right?
That was never of a human form,
like a straight up demon.
Yeah,
pretty much.
So one of Tombstone's grisliest murders at the Birdcage Theater involved two madams.
Ooh.
One, little Gertie, the Gold Dollar. Literally, that's her name.
I love that for her.
Little Gertie, the Gold Dollar.
Good for her.
Was employed at Crystal Palace, a rival brothel. Margarita was her competition, basically.
Oh.
In 1882, Billy Milgreen was caught entertaining the tall, dark, and willowy Margarita. Milgreen was a regular of Gold Dollar, Margarita's competitor. Some even allege that Milgreen and Gold Dollar's live-in lover.
Oh, there it is. Like, girls, if it's just for the money, there is plenty of men there to go around. Looking for something.
Margarita wasn't afraid of Gold Dollar, despite Gold Dollar's reputation as a gusty, greedy woman. Perhaps it was because of Gold Dollar's size. Gold Dollar was known as Little Gertie due to her petiteness. So she's a tiny little psycho.
Those are the ones you need to be afraid of. It's the little ones. They'll get you.
Gold Dollar didn't attack Margarita until she crawled into Milgreen's lap.
Uh-oh.
Gold Dollar felt slighted, thinking that Margarita had stolen tried and true customer, or worse, that Margarita had stolen her man.
See, the age-old question. Why is it women against women?
Yeah.
Do we not see that maybe he's the problem?
Hello.
Come on. Ladies,
get it
team
together.
up and get him.
Fucking take out his heart.
Come on. Good Lord.
Grabbing a handful of Margarita's hair, Gold Dollar stabbed her with the double-edged stiletto stashed in her garter. She hacked at Margarita's heart.
Knew it was a woman. It was still a woman. Knew it.
It was a macabre moment.
Macabre.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, we've had this.
Oh my God. I'm literally just going to have to write it macabre. Why is there an R?
I would love to know. It's fucking stupid.
It was a fucked up moment. Too morbid for Gold Dollar to stick around.
Oh my gosh.
She fled the scene as soon as the marshal arrived. Little Gertie Gold Dollar was eventually apprehended, yet was discovered without a weapon. Curiously, no charges were filed. If there was no murder weapon, there was no evidence. Despite escorts, eavesdroppers, and eyewitnesses.
I was going to say.
Literally, people saw this bitch cut this hoe's heart out, and they were like, no, there's no weapon.
I'm like, didn't this happen in a packed brothel?
Where's the weapon? Prove it.
Well, damn.
Right?
The justice system. That's wild. I mean, I get like no face, no case, but people saw it happen.
So now, all those times later, visitors alleged to see the murdered Madame today, catching glimpses of this scandalous specter.
Was she fucking the marshal, perhaps?
Well, there's only one marshal for this town, so...
I mean...
Is he by the book?
Probably not. It's the Wild West.
And also, he probably was a
customer.
Customer. Mm-hmm.
She was a spunky little thing. He might have been afraid of her.
Yeah, maybe she was a redhead. Who knows?
Bet she had green eyes, too.
Stop it.
Crazy bitch.
Stop it.
For any listeners that are just offended, Kandis has red hair and green eyes.
And she's a little psycho.
She's
sweet, but a psycho.
She was a witch in a past life.
I didn't float.
She's still trying to figure out how to get her thumb to her toe.
Listen. And how does that make any difference about floating? If you even still tie your ankles and your arms together, your wrists together, you still can't swim.
Well, they were more creative.
Wait. Not a fucking contortionist.
You're like, can you tie me differently at least? This is really uncomfortable.
I don't feel well. This hurts me.
Really, just throw her in. We're done. I can't listen to this shit.
Visitors alleged to see the murdered Madame today, catching glimpses of this scandalous specter. Is this the naked woman that Nova Fleary found and wrote about? She says, I saw an apparition of a young woman who opened the curtain. She was between the ages of 18 and 20.
Damn. Ooh, what a vision.
18 and 20.
Okay.
She was leaning on the, whatever that is, the banister.
Okay.
But it's not, the word isn't banister. And when she looked at the banister, she seemed to say that the place was unoccupied and there was no one in the alcoves. She was only wearing a bloomer.
Hot.
So she stood out. But Margarita may not be the only madam lurking about the building. Gold Dollar stiletto was discovered a century later behind the Birdcage Theater. They found the weapon.
Oh my gosh. She hid it behind
and
the
it's
fucking
on
building?
Display.
Cool.
You can find it on display near Margarita's poltergeist. See, that's what I'm saying. She can't have a poltergeist. How does she have a poltergeist? How is she a poltergeist? Like,
But it took 100 years for them to find it behind the building.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I trust them.
So now we have another, the ghostly woman in white.
Of course.
Why is there always a woman in white?
I'm determined to find the woman who's wearing hot pink.
The Birdcage Theater's most particular poltergeist. I'm going to say haunting because I do not believe that it's a poltergeist. They keep calling it a poltergeist, but...
Sure, you decide what it is. That's fine. Go ahead.
Stop it. Do what I want.
I'll do whatever
Is
I
the
want
woman
to.
in white. This apparition has said to appear as a proper lady, a rarity for the brothel, one employee reported. Almost everyone who works here has had an experience of some kind with the lady in white. I have seen her. She came down the stairwell and into the poker room. She wore a white dress and a white bonnet. She stood in front of me for a very long time without reacting to my presence at all. It's like she didn't even know I was there. She's what they call a residual haunt. No one ever has identified who she is. A bonnet indicates she was a proper lady, and no proper ladies ever came in here. Most of us who work here think she came in with the hearse and is now trapped here. And this hearse is attached to the cemetery, which is also crazy, crazy haunted. That's what I'm
Right.
saying, that like everything kind of, it's all connected.
Yeah.
And, I tried to stay focused on just this particular here, but everything is connected and it's so fascinating.
I wonder, like, the residual spirit, what she is seeing or where that spirit thinks it is.
Well, this person here, Cody of Haunted Tombstone, believes that this is a woman named Michelle, an apparition who appeared in a photo taken by Donovan's Ghost Patrol in 2006. The image depicts a woman descending the staircase, gripping the hem of her dress tightly in her hand. Does Michelle lurk about looking for Tombstone's ladies' nights? Because I'll get back into that about the ladies' nights.
Okay.
There seems to be no end to the activity in the 1980s, William Hunley conducted a seance at the Birdcage Theater. Hunley was a proprietor at the time and hired a prominent psychic medium. She suspected that there was foul play about, likely from the poltergeist inhabiting the structure. All the poltergeist. During the seance, one spiteful spirit began to strangle William Hunley. Attendants were aghast, struck by frightful fits. The violence only ceased once the bustle broke the medium from her trance. William's neck was bruised for 6 weeks afterwards.
Oh my God. That's a powerful spirit.
Mm-hmm. Another witness has said once an antique poker chip would appear and disappear, materializing only to vanish into thin air. Bill Hunley, son of William Hunley, began to lock the chip in a bank vault. He had hoped this would keep the relic safe, yet once a group of antiquarians came to authenticate the relic, the poker chip again disappeared. The relic only materialized once again once the antiquarians had left.
Huh.
One haunting occurs outside the theater. Carmelita Gimmons, a birdcage entertainer, poisoned herself by 2 teaspoons of arsenic on August 17th of 1888. Carmelita's boyfriend recalled, and these are his words, so stay with me because even reading it, I was like, they didn't really have, English training then, did they? A few nights ago, after I really wanted to say and read this in like an accent.
Oh no. Try it.
Like a Western accent.
I think we'd all
and it might come out a little bit because this is the way I can hear it in my head.
Well, and sometimes when there's certain words used, the accent just kind of comes naturally.
It's what? Look.
It's fine.
We already know I can't speak well. A few nights ago, after we got through work at the Birdcage Theater, we were both employed. After the show, we came home. We had retired for the night. She commenced crying. I asked her the cause of it. She answered, it was not concerning me what she was crying about.
Shut the fuck up. That's what that translates to. In Midwest, that's mind your fucking business.
I was like, dang.
I love it.
I figure out what's going on.
It's like, honey, what's wrong? Why don't you mind your fucking business?
I was in the kitchen at the time she took the poison. After rehearsal yesterday, I saw her vomit alongside the washstand. I thought it was emetic.
Nobody wants that.
I don't know what that means.
Sounds bad.
It does sound gross. The next thing I know, Josephine, her niece, asked me if I knew what was the matter with Carmelita.
No, she wouldn't tell me.
Shut me out.
She told me to mind my business.
I said, she's only a little sick. She said, no, she has poisoned herself. Go get the doctor. Dr. Willis gave Carmelita an emetic, but it was too late. Carmelita died at 5 o'clock the next day. She poisoned herself with a concoction of arsenic called Rough on Rats.
Rough on Rats?
That's what it's called.
I mean, it tells you right there in the name. It's going to be real rough on you if it's rough on the rats.
The Birdcage shut their doors that night out of reverence for Carmelita.
Damn.
While painted ladies were popular within the walls of the bordello, they were ostracized outside. Perhaps Carmelita lurks about the property, bound to the brothel that drove her to her death.
Damn.
So,
that word you said of what she might have had, it reminds me of enema. Do we think maybe?
It was EPETIC.
Oh, okay. The way it was said the second time, I was like, does he think the doctor can give her an enema and like get rid of whatever's in her system?
Yeah. Try to like
he said, like,
absorb it, like almost like giving charcoal for an OD.
Right. Like the doctor can or would give her whatever the word was. So I'm like, maybe? That might be a stupid thought, but hey, it's mine.
So, a little background of the painted ladies.
Okay.
Polite society was out. Painted ladies were in. Some referred to as soiled doves.
That's rude.
These women would take clients into private boxes suspended from the ceiling. Creative census takers even referred to these women as ceiling experts.
Okay.
Or those horizontally employed. In the words of the working girls.
I'm never using the word prostitute again. It's horizontally employed. Put that on your resume. That's fucking awesome.
I'm professionally horizontally employed.
Oh
I need that job.
Good Lord. That's funny.
In the words of the working girls. Annie Ashley was interviewed, a performer of the theater. It was 2 months after the gunfight at the OK Corral, and Annie was eager to chat about her working conditions. Earning money was exciting, to say the least. Every night, the feudists would come to the theater, sometimes meet each other, shoot it out, then and there. It's so common. The boxes were built in a ring-like horseshoe, and one gang would sit on one side and the other opposite. As fickle as a barometer was the change in the conditions. One morning, the feud would be on, and then a dead quiet intended to deceive the enemy. Suddenly, another feud was on. They would watch the shootout from their suspended setup, safely stowed above the stage.
Sounds like everyone needed some hobbies or something. Because this doesn't sound productive.
Arthur Lamb later referred to the balcony boxes as bird cages, composing "She's only a bird in a gilded cage" on site. Lamb even claimed that the women reminded him of birds. Clad in skimpy feathered stitches, Lamb immortalized these scarlet ladies, fallen angels, frail sisters, fair bells, and painted cats. "She's only a bird in a gilded cage" was such a hit that Lottie and William capitalized on the success, renaming the brothel the Birdcage Theater.
Huh. I mean, I think something about them being horizontal would have been better, but that's just my opinion.
On October 19th of 1882, the Arizona Daily Star reported that from its name, anyone would be led to believe that it was abode of canaries.
No.
But to the contrary, it is the cat's retreat. I have heard of the cats capturing the canary. But these cats captured bald heads and guileless youth.
Do they think that's where the miners go to like buy their canaries to take in the mines? That's so stupid.
Listen, we're talking about uneducated here.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
The correspondent continued recording how he entered the hall filled with old age, middle age, bald head age, next to the stage, youthful age, and boy age, all sitting around tables, drinking promiscuously with the cats, quote unquote cats.
He means pussies.
Seated.
Let's just be honest.
I seated myself at one of them and was surveying the gallery when a dizzy dame came along and seated herself alongside me and playfully threw her arms around my neck and coaxingly desired me to set them up.
Oh, boy.
Although the correspondent found the variety of performance very good. But can we just focus on, for a moment, when you said that children shouldn't be at this brothel, they have boy age, youthful age, and boy age sitting around these tables drinking promiscuously with the cats.
No.
Like I said, it's a family event.
That's not okay. And this is my opinion. There is a difference between what children should see and be involved in and what consenting adults do whatever the fuck you want to do. But until you are a consenting adult,
Well, this is how they're
you
training their boys to
home.
become men.
Well, then they can train them in the mines or something, but this is not the place. Send them to get the canaries or something. I don't know. That can be their job.
They are the canaries.
I don't mean those canaries. I mean the ones they take in the mines.
The cats are catching the canaries.
Oh, good Lord.
Although the correspondent found the variety of performance very good, he complained of the manner in which the girls dressed.
They're horizontal. What do you expect?
He picked that they looked too much on the order of Mother Eve while in the Garden of Eden.
Oh, they weren't horizontal enough. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Admitted that their ensemble appeared to please high forehead gentlemen occupying the seats next to the stage.
High forehead? What am I not grasping?
I have absolutely no idea. Probably the older dudes, the bald ones.
Oh, okay.
Not the children that are, drinking.
Well, they're back drinking with them, so it's
just the older,
Good Lord.
the old heads next to the stage.
Oh my God.
The colorful characters that spent so much time inside the birdcage has left their unique mark in history. Wyatt Earp's affair with a painted lady, one private room exceptionally remarkable. This bordello was reserved for Wyatt Earp, which I see in one of the photos and I'll show y'all.
Will you? Just kidding.
This time, because now that we're back on track, because you not only had a mental break, but also
I got us caught up on Instagram, so it's fine.
Thank you.
I did a single post for the last 3 episodes we've missed, and I said, you know what? I'm not even going to bug her. I'm just going to bundle these all together. It'll be fun.
It's funny because I just found all the photos on my phone. I was like, oh, yeah.
Feel free to add them. I just picked one.
Moving on. Because these ones are really fun, though.
That's funny.
But it's a like almost like a wax figure, but it's a figurine, a life size mannequin of Wyatt Earp in one of the bird cages. Up in
really? I don't remember seeing that. That's creepy.
I think it was in this. It was, again, everything's connected.
No, you're probably right. I haven't seen anything about this in years.
This bordello was reserved for Wyatt Earp, who used it to conduct an affair with Josephine Sarah Marcus. Marcus worked at the Birdcage Theater, making the cubbyhole convenient and covert.
Is that like a glory hole? What the fuck is that?
Her space. Because they above the stage, they have all of these cubbies, and I think there's 6 or 8 of them. I remember it saying, and they're private rooms basically, but they're open. They look like
you can just watch them fuck.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't get that.
The entertainment. They're entertaining, and they can close their curtain for privacy if they need, feel.
I was still on the magicians,
but they're almost like bunks. Like they have bunks above these stages. That's why they call it the bird. They're like they're the birds up in the cage. Oh my gosh.
Okay. I pictured.
Guys, seriously, and my ball's not bouncing very far around.
I'm the problem. I'm sorry.
It's me.
I pictured the cages you'd see a go-go dancer.
Oh no.
That's what I was picturing, which is stupid because I've seen videos on this place, but it's been forever.
Sure.
So I cannot picture it anymore.
I totally should have had it playing on the TV too, because there was one I was watching yesterday. It was really cool.
Interesting.
So
it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Sorry.
So a little bit more on Big Minnie here. Remember
Minnie.
Big Minnie? She was the building's bouncer.
Are you fucking serious?
She was a woman of many hats.
That's my
Big Minnie, also the building's bouncer. Once the prospector recorded on May 11th, 1889, an intoxicated woodchopper from the Dragon Mountains banished a pistol when bartender Charlie Keene asked him for an additional nickel for his next shot of Munn's Extra Dry.
Not a nickel.
A whole nickel.
Well, shit.
Fuck that. I'm about to shoot you.
I mean, it's a nickel.
No.
Get Big Minnie in here.
Yeah, ooh, but now you fucked up.
I bet they were scared when they saw her coming.
Charlie looked at the man, and he had his eyes fixed on Charlie. At this moment, Miss Bignon entered Big Minnie.
Oh my gosh.
And Charlie asked her to stay there while he went after the sheriff, Bob Hatchett, to put the man out. She answered that she herself would put him out and proceeded to put the objectionable visitor out the front door.
Good for her.
They fucked around and found out.
I guess so.
Fucking with Big Minnie.
So funny.
Despite her comedic character, Big Minnie was a no-nonsense gal.
You gotta be.
She was our friend. So other acts in the show.
Can I just say, I'd love to see Big Minnie and Little Miss Gertie.
Oh, God.
Going at it. Because that sounds like it'd be one hell of a fight.
It'd be hilarious. I don't know, because she's a little psycho.
Yeah.
Plus she got her stiletto, So another astonishing act included the human fly, which involved women walking upside down. These women, dressed in theatrical costumes, wore shoes with special clamps fitting into the ceiling.
Oh.
I was not on their hands.
Where did they put the clamps? I got nervous.
One performer met her untimely end. Once one of the clamps slipped, she fell to the stage, struck dead upon impact, and now she is also still in the saloon.
Oh. Well, she can't be a happy one.
So the Birdcage Theater in the 20th century. The Birdcage Theater, like Tombstone, began to decline in the 1890s. Big Nun sold the establishment in 1892. In 1900, it briefly served as a storage unit for Charles L. Cummings, Tombstone's mayor. By 1929, the Birdcage Theater was again opened to the public. At this time, the first Eldorado separation. Charles L. Cummings passed away in 1931. The Birdcage Theater began to show its age. Margaret Cummings was resolved to renovate the establishment. She succeeded and sold the theater to Minnie and Harry Ohm. Not Big Minnie.
Oh, I almost got so excited. I'm like, she got it.
Not Big Minnie. Although Minnie and Harry supplemented the structure with restrooms. Like, first of all, as soon as I read that, I'm like, wait, they didn't have bathrooms?
No. They would have had an outhouse back then.
All of these people... How weren't STDs a real thing then?
They were. But there were multiple, like, I know out west, there was a lot of things, like, I think, like, chlamydia and gonorrhea specifically. What's the one I'm trying to think of? There was one that was rampant in the Wild West. Hold on. It's going to bug me.
Crabs?
So, according to the Goog, syphilis, gonorrhea, and chlamydia were the most prominent.
Yeah, gross.
VDs were a major concern during the American Civil War and World War I as well.
Yeah, well.
Duh.
Like, as soon as I saw that they, like, added bathrooms to this place, I'm like, you're entertaining. It's a bar, like a brothel, and these women are entertaining these dirty men, already dirty, and they can't even go clean themselves in a bathroom.
This says treatments often involved dangerous substances like mercury, which caused severe side effects and death. You were screwed.
Yeah. So Though the Birdcage closed over 100 years ago, the party never stopped.
I bet.
The theater is home to a number of ghosts that don't want to leave their old life behind. Visitors have seen ghosts of cowboys, gamblers, prostitutes, and gunslingers. Though there's no smoking in the museum, one can smell cigars still burning. The piano has been known to strike a few chords when nobody's on it. Some hear laughter from the brothels when they're empty, and shadowy stagehands have been seen walking along the stage. The ghost of slain Margarita still haunts the Birdcage. She is usually seen on stage, and one woman has seen Margarita naked behind the curtain, claiming that the theater was empty as she looked off into the distance. The stiletto that little Gertie, the Golden Dollar, used to cut out her heart was recently found in the theater, so it is still probable that Margarita's spirit is still attached to the murder weapon.
Oh my God.
The ghosts many seem to encounter is the ghost of the lady in white. She usually wears the white dress and bonnet and has been seen by just about everyone who has worked at the museum. She seems to be a woman of status, seemingly out of place in a rough place like the Birdcage. One employee encountered her in the poker room when she entered through the stairwell and stood in front of the employee for a while, not reacting to her presence. Many others report similar experiences where the lady in white doesn't acknowledge the presence of others. Despite being most commonly seen ghost in the theater, no one knows who she is.
I would acknowledge her. And I feel
Or
like
try to, but I mean, she's just like, just staring off. Like she doesn't acknowledge the people in the room.
Well, I don't even mean, I just mean like an involuntary acknowledgement. I would cry.
Yeah. Yeah, because she just seems like a very sad spirit, like lost, looking for something.
Yeah.
Because she's not looking at any particular person. She's like just kind of staring off. Like it's like she's looking for something.
It makes me wonder if she's, like you said, possibly connected to the hearse that's there, or even the land.
Maybe.
If she was around before the town became a thing.
The other ghost was of Carmelita Gimmons, the one who committed suicide. She was one of the brothel's painted ladies. So this person was a visitor of the Birdcage, a window into the lawless West, it says.
Okay.
After visiting Boot Hill Cemetery earlier in the day, we continued our Tombstone tour by heading into town and touring the famous Birdcage Theater. The establishment was opened in 1881 with its intention of providing family entertainment. However, as Tombstone was a tough mining town, it wasn't long before the body performances took over and the reputation of the raucous behavior began. Upon entering, you immediately get a sense of the acts that once performed here. The large tapestry of Fatima, a famous ballet dancer, hangs in the front area. Before paying the entry fee, which honestly is only like $16 to get in, to tour the whole building. Yeah.
It's not bad.
No. The Birdcage employee will often provide a little background and history, which includes pointing out the bullet holes and the knife slash to the tapestry caused by the drunk patrons.
Patrons?
Is it patron? Okay. I'm so used to
I like you're just saying
it's
Patreon.
It's the small print.
Because I do the same thing when I talk about Patreon. I'm like, yeah, the Patreons. Nope, they'd be patrons.
The patrons.
I have to correct myself all the time.
There isn't no I, is there? I'd visited the Birdcage once prior, but can easily say that it's nearly impossible to take in everything that is stuffed inside its walls. Everywhere you look, there are news articles, play cards, and artifacts to peer at and read. I soon found myself standing and reading an article about Kwang Ki, a longtime Tombstone resident and owner of the Can restaurant. His grave is in the Boot Hill Cemetery that we had just visited, and putting a story to the name was fascinating. The main room of the Birdcage consists of the stage, audience area, and the small Birdcage box seats up above, which could be rented out for $25 a night. We were told that oftentimes anything and everything went on in the private boxes, from the gambling to prostitution. One such box to the left of the stage is rumored to be rented out nightly for 2 years by someone who went by the name Russian Bill. The story goes that he did not speak much English, but became fascinated by the Western life and the rough and tough style of the cowboys. He was often teased that he was gentle of nature and not made of what it took to be one of them. Determined to prove himself, Russian Bill went to another country and stole a horse. Thug. He was eventually found and hanged for his crime.
Damn.
Come on. You're shooting people and stabbing them, and he's getting hanged because he took a horse?
Well, they call him Russian Bill. Was it in Russia? Because I don't think it took much there.
Well, I mean, how close is Russia to the Midwest? So he's here, went to another country, stole a horse, and came back.
Well, yeah, when you go through Alaska, it's not far.
True. Yeah, that's true.
It's weird. It's so much when you look at the Earth that way, you're like, oh, we're so much closer to that side of the Earth than we think.
Something that caught my attention is how dark and small everything feels here. The bird cages above appeared shallow, and I had trouble imagining patrons passing. Oh, I lost it. I clicked on the picture. Passing through already occupied boxes. Honestly, it seemed hard to imagine great amounts of rowdy people in this place.
Okay. So it
boxes.
Really is just like what you'd picture like in an old school theater where people would sit and watch
in their own
stage.
Private boxes. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Hot. Plenty of room to be horizontal.
But rowdy this place apparently was. There are reports of, he says over 100, but they're saying over 140. So, I mean, again, conflicting numbers. In the theater, and it doesn't take long to start seeing them everywhere.
Oh.
After looking up at the boxes, I saw holes everywhere in the ceiling. I later confirmed that some holes were left over from acts that came through, such as girls swinging above the audience and the human fly. The later act involved a metal plate bolted to the backside of the ceiling, and the girls would walk with magnetic boots, appearing to walk upside down.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, that was the one that the bitch fell, and,
Oh my gosh.
It was a lot to take in, and as we made our way to the stage, more bullet holes. I couldn't even begin to think of what it would have been like standing on stage, trying to perform and please an audience and avoid what could happen with drunken armed men hooting and hollering below.
Good Lord.
Leftover bullet holes were evidence enough that some performers didn't have to imagine. We moved upstairs to the backstage area, and again, artifacts were crammed in everywhere. There was so much to read and take in. The main attraction back there was the famous Black Mariah, a black hearse trimmed in 24-karat gold and sterling silver. The hearse was one of the 8 constructed like it, and the first vehicle featured curved glass. The Ford Museum estimates its value at almost $2 million. If it isn't impressive enough, the Black Mariah is also the vehicle that carried the bodies of the OK Corral shooting, as well as so many others, to their graves at Boot Hill Cemetery. It was a sobering moment staring at this thing. Having just seen all of the graves at Boot Hill, this vehicle had certainly seen its share of use, which is where they're thinking this is where the lady in white is connected to.
And quick question, I might sound like an idiot and could be totally wrong. Isn't the OK Corral shooting where Billy the Kid was killed?
Yes, but also Matt says that he also heard that allegedly it didn't even happen there. Like,
really?
The shootout.
I'm trying to remember. There was this podcast I was listening to for a while where each episode was just digging into detail about historical figures. And I had listened to one about Billy the Kid. That's the only reason I remember that connected it to OK Corral.
Yeah,
remember hearing
that's
about
what
where
I
else.
assumed, but they don't even mention Billy the Kid in any of this. So this is
Interesting.
just, you know, maybe not. Because I always thought that he was a part of the Wild Wild West, the OK Corral, like all
Yeah.
of, like it was all connected.
A
But
huge part of it.
this is gonna be a big episode. Like we should just do like a whole
Just dive
collective,
into
just a
it.
collective episode, like both of us, putting in pieces.
Or you could even do like I still have to do like the second volume, but how I was doing Mackinac Island,
Yeah.
like selecting some, and then later
Yeah.
down the road I'm gonna get some more.
Well, yeah,
up,
I
there's so
definitely
much to
keep
it.
going with this because
Yeah.
just the Wild West in itself, just again, everything is connected. I just picked a place because I thought the name was interesting.
I'd love for you to do that. That'd be great.
I'd love for me to do that too.
You're like,
I'm
oh
so
no.
excited. Yay!
That's funny.
Maybe I'll get my shit together by then. The ball won't be bouncing so much. Once we fully explored the backstage area, we made our way downstairs. Suddenly, the age of this old building became apparent. You could smell the dust, the oldness, and the history in the air. I hate the smell of an old building. Like, I'm not even going to lie. The moldy darkness, just uncomfortable, heavy smell. Downstairs, below the main area, is another bar and several tables where the likes of Doc Holliday, Wyatt Earp, Diamond Jim Brady, and Bat Masterson played poker with each other. The story goes that it was in this basement that the longest game of poker was played, lasting 8 years. Just on the other side of the gambling area were private bordello rooms that high roller gentlemen used when seeking out female entertainment. While you cannot enter these rooms...
Why?
Rude.
Why not?
It's not like we're going to use them. Ew.
Well, some might.
Saying. Parts of the doors are removed for a glance inside. It was amusing to think about what it would have been like trying to play poker with that activity and noise going on just mere feet away. Sounds like my parties.
Uh-oh.
I can't even get it out. It's kind of fucking basement parties.
Well, that's what I thought about when you showed me the bird cages. I'm like, there's a curtain, but there's no glass. There's nothing to prevent
They're entertainers.
noise
Like they call them the bird cages and they call the ladies the birds because in their hats they always had these I want to call them plumes because that's what Dreama called them in marching band, but they're like the feathers coming out of the hats.
Okay.
So they had the feathers, and then in their dresses you see they always had the big puffy butt.
Yeah.
And they always had feathers coming in. All of their costumes all had feathers on them. So that's why they call them the birds in the cages.
Right. Huh. I wonder how many, like, when you take the miners coming in after work for this, and, like, they had to have been, like, competing. Like, will you watch me when I...
You want to play poker or you want to poker? Well, I don't have $1,000 today, so...
Oh, my gosh. Like, how weird.
I know. It said that the Birdcage Theater is ripe with paranormal activity. However, we didn't notice anything while filming our video during our visit. Then again, we are skeptics. For those with more of an open mind, there are ghost tours nightly for separate. So I think maybe, and they say that most of the activity that goes on is after sundown.
Which makes sense. That's when most of it would have been happening back then.
So, and they did their tour during the day.
Wasted money.
But they also got really good footage of everything because they were able to go during the day. So they got to see the history of it, but they didn't really get the experience of it.
Well, we'll do both.
Yeah. Well, I'll look. I mean, there's more. There's obviously more. And I've seen a lot on like Reddit. People were saying, like we went there, we had this experience, like so many, but everybody had the same, just, it was a feeling. It was an experience. We heard noises. We could hear voices. So yeah. The piano, like everybody heard the piano. Everybody heard laughter coming from the distance. It is an amazing place to visit and a rare chance to see what life was like back in the Old West, which would still be an experience in itself. A time when life was familiar, yet so different from what we're used to today. It really isn't to be missed if visiting Tombstone.
Because I have two things I remember seeing about what I thought was the Birdcage Theater. Of course, it was on Ghost Adventures.
Oh, I mean, I want to watch the episodes because it says, and one of the things I read, it actually said what episode to go to between Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters,
Okay.
like all of, and it tells you like season something episode. And I just,
Yeah.
like, I've looked at it, like I was looking things up right before you got here today. So I didn't stick in but I have everything saved. So,
because that's an episode I do, like, it always stuck out to me. And I remembered because there was two females who worked there who the guys brought in at night, dressed them up as the women, and they were physically touched quite a bit.
Oh.
So I remember that. And then I also remember, and that's what brings me back to
did Ghost
Billy.
Adventures have females, or was it just that idiot guy?
No, they brought in, I want to say, was it Ashley?
I know Ghost Hunters had their girls. They had the...
It might have been when Jay was married to Ashley, and they're since divorced since the whole Goatman's Bridge incident. I don't know if it was her or if it was another female, like on the crew, like a photographer or audio or something. I think they brought her and a girl who worked there.
That's crazy.
And had that. And then I remember the poker table. I think it was Billy.
Poker table.
Oh, right. Yeah, right there. Billy and Aaron were sitting there actually playing poker and like wanted to see what kind of activity that would stir up. And I remember them hearing a gunshot.
Oh, shit.
Or what they believed to be a gunshot from in there. And I thought they linked it back to Billy the Kid being shot at the poker table.
See, and they
but
don't
like, that was OK Corral, not Birdcage Theater. So I might be getting them mixed up, but that's kind of what I remember.
I'll look into more of Billy the Kid, but there's not a mention of him in any of things that I've seen.
And
so it might be a different timeline. Was Billy the Kid around during, Doc Holliday, Whiter, like, or was Billy the Kid after that, but still the same area?
We'd have to piece it together. I don't know my history well enough.
This hurts my brain.
And they could have been talking about somebody else who was maybe shot at the poker table for
everybody. I'm sure numerous people. I mean, it went on for 8 years, so I'm sure there was definitely some killings at the poker table.
Yeah. And they got the gunshot though, which was interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'd love to go. I kind of want to go back and watch the episode now because I'm like, what else happened that I'm not remembering?
There was, because it happened. It goes so fast that you just miss so much,
right?
Like even rereading all of this, I'm like, wait, did I already read this?
I remember
this part.
Something with the hearse because it's inside.
Yes,
it's a display
right there.
Yes. Trying to remember, somebody got grabbed or like saw something under it. I don't.
But there's a couple of these, and I don't know where else they're at on display. But this is the one that's here in this particular building, and it's used for the whole freaking town.
Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, I'd love for you to like keep digging into Tombstone and see what else you can find.
My mini series.
I love it.
Got some more. Which I'll have a little bit of time to, like, I didn't feel like I was pressured in this, but I literally lost track of time when I'm like, oh shit, I have to, we're recording this week. That's right. We're back on schedule. Fine. So I just had to get my brain back on schedule. I had too much time off. So
you guys get a few long episodes because I know Oxford was long.
And it was amazing. So go back and listen to that if you haven't.
This one's going to be really long. And my next week, I actually considered making it a 2-parter. But I'm like,
okay, we'll see. Well, because it might not be long enough for 2, but a little long for 1. So we're just going to work on it. You're here.
Editing 2 at the same, it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I'm like, you might just get a really long episode.
We're here. We
There's
love
a lot
it.
to share.
We love it. We could always go ... if you want to hear the rest. Check us out on Patreon.
Oh,
that would be mean.
That's mean. We can't do that. ...
To be continued.
Oh, that's awful. I mean,
just saying. Like if the track that we're on right now, you get the Halloween episode, so that could be fun.
My next week, I wanted something specifically that was like,
I wrote it
not Halloween, but like October spooky kind of vibe. So that's why I picked mine for next week. Is that one? No, girl, that's you.
Shit. All right. Well, we may possibly still be on the Old West.
You'll be the 15th. I'll get the 22nd. You get the 29th.
Here we are.
You get Halloween week. Yeah, because I wanted to like kind of theme it out a little bit, so I went with that kind of fall
Maybe I'll look up a
vibe.
spooky haunted house. We should do it live.
Oh God.
No, just kidding. It's not going to happen. I'm not even going to tease you guys with that because you are not.
That's not happening.
It's not happening. Like, I won't even tease you. That's just mean.
Even sitting here, I'm like, there's no way I don't think I could do video with this. I really don't. I'm like sitting here wiping my nose because my allergies are so bad.
She's a hot mess.
And I'm yawning, and not because it's boring. I'm just because I'm tired.
Just all mouth open.
And I have to be really careful so I don't breathe too loud into the mic because I can't breathe through my nose right now.
Being on camera, I was like a fucking troll at this point. My hair's starting to get puffy.
Oh my God. You're like the girl from Halloween Town. They're like, what the fuck is this? We thought listening was bad enough.
We start looking one way and we end looking completely different. Like, where did they go?
Exactly. So funny. Like, I see the clips of other podcasts who do the video and I'm like, how do you stay so poised this whole time?
Like the murder mystery and makeup, watching her try to get ready doing it. Like, how is that even a thing?
I don't know.
Girl, I'd be stabbing myself in the eye, mouth all open, trying to put mascara on. Fuck off.
Oh, it's so funny.
I ain't trying.
You're gonna have to love us the way that we are.
We're in our natural habitat.
Oh, this is my natural habitat. You know where? No, Patreon is my natural habitat.
That's where we're
blossom.
We become women of the night.
As soon as we're on Patreon and recording for that, I'm like, okay, I can breathe now. Let's just talk. There's something about it that feels so freeing, and I don't know what it is. But
it's liberating.
It really is. It's a fun time.
All right, guys. So if you liked us, go ahead and give us a rating because we like our ratings. We're enjoying the ratings.
Yeah.
We did see that we had some more ratings, so thank you. We got some more followers on Patreon, so thank you for that.
We have so many new listeners and so many fun places. It's so exciting.
We love having you guys hearing us, and we're having so much fun with this. So thank you. Thank you for keeping up with us and our shenanigans.
Yep.
Check us out on Instagram where I will be posting my photos as soon as this episode comes out. Go ahead and listen to Harley's episode last week, which was amazing. We had so much fun doing that.
Mm-hmm. That was a good time.
If you want us to look into any stories that you guys might have, send us an email at hauntedthroughtheages@gmail.com. I don't really think I needed to put the .com in there, but it's fine.
I think just Patreon if you want to join us over there.
I glitched for a second. I was like, I had a Harley moment. What else do I have to say? That's it. You know where to find us. We're out there. We're doing
lots of extra content over there as well. And more, we hear our patrons who want more after hours. So we will make sure that's a priority to put out more of those.
We do need to do some more after hours because those are the fun ones.
Mm-hmm.
Stop talking to each other throughout the day.
Yes.
So, all right, guys, we love you. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.